up and get bossed around, bitch.
What's going on? This is Boss Talk in the Basement on the road.
And this your boy Eli from B More. You know what it is.
Absolutely, with your host 240. So I just got a couple, special questions because we right here on a movie screening.
Where
As
was
you
you
can see
at?
the scene at,
Where was y'all at? We just came to see Stoners. It's 420. It's Resurrection
Did you have
Day,
your
Easter
shades?
Day. Right.
You ain't even had their shades, man. But it's all good. Let's get into it. I'm gonna just hit you with these couple of questions because I don't want to hold your time up, brother. What was your initial thoughts behind the film, and how did it make you feel? Like, what was your expectations?
My expectations was first of good writing, good plot, and good talent. When you have a cast of Goofy, Tyranny, and you got Paul, and you got Stan Long writing,
Right.
you can't miss. Plus, Spotlight from the City is going to be part of the promotions and part of the sponsors, so you know it's a family thing.
Yeah, that's dope. All right, let me run into the next one. So, did you find any particular scenes or moments that were especially impactful that stood out to you?
Oh, there was a couple of scenes that was very impactful.
Give us two.
One of my favorite scenes was when they first came in from the work high, late, tardy. It's so common in our regular day situations. So I like they took the reality of it, it kept that as part of the plot. For the next segment, that was one of the requirements. So a couple of different things also I liked about it. The car scenes. That was pretty hilarious to me for the simple fact the tow truck driver. The response to that was pretty on point. That was pretty
y'all gotta make
hilarious.
sure y'all tap into that. That was a real funny scene. Make sure y'all drop it in the comments how y'all felt about the movie if you was able to see it. And you know what I'm saying? We're gonna get into this next one. I ain't even gonna hit y'all with too much for the comments right quick. So, would you recommend Stoners to your friends and family?
Oh yeah.
And
Definitely.
if so, like, how would you present that? Like, how would you tell them the movie was?
First of all,
without telling them too much.
If you a stoner, you're gonna have to check it out.
I'm gonna put my shades back on right
If you
quick.
a stoner, you're gonna have to check it out. If you're from the DMV area, you're gonna have to check it out. If you like good productions, you like to check it out. It's undeniable. Like, especially Stan go back in the shop and chop things back up, make it even more flawless than what it is. So I'm excited about that. So check out all the platforms is available. Make sure everyone check out Stoners. It's
Hey man, shout yourself out good. You know what I'm saying? Let them know what your name is, how they can find you. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate you being here, bro.
My name is Elisha. Everyone calls me Eli for short.
For sure.
If you know me, you see me around DMV all day, Baltimore all day.
Yep.
It's all family. So if you need me for your next set, you can holler at me at get_you_grip on Instagram, Eli Austin on Facebook.
For sure.
But you check out the family. We all linked.
We appreciate you for coming through again, man. Always through. You know what I'm saying? A family member. So make sure y'all stay tapped in, drop it in the comments. We're seeing y'all resonated with the most. And again, it's 240. My brother E on Boss Talk in the Basement, but we on the road though.
Boss up and get bossed around, bitch.
What's going on, you guys? This is your girl Shay Lands with Boss Talk in the Basement, and I'm here with the amazing Lanae Gray. So I got a few questions I wanted to ask you. So new movie just premiered tonight, Stoners. It was amazing, by the way. That was a really good project. So what inspired you and Stan to make Stoners, and what was the message that you hope the audience takes from the film?
Well, first, shout out to Stan, shout out to director Cricket too. It was crazy because Stan, I had worked with him a couple years before this project, and he told me like, all right, one day I'm going to do this movie, and I said, okay. Long story short, a couple years later, he actually reached out and remembered me and was like, hey, Lanae, it's time. So
It's time.
it was just an honor for him to, trust me with his vision and helping him bring it to life. So.
That is amazing. So what part of the movie would you consider your favorite part?
I gotta think about that. I think once I don't want to give too much away, but once a lot of the action started kicking in towards the end, a lot of drama started happening, and I just like how. Sorry. I just like how the climax went from like scene to scene. It was like one thing after the other,
Yes.
without me giving it away. But but yeah, just, y'all gotta watch the movie.
You gotta come watch this movie.
Gotta
Like,
watch
where y'all
it.
at?
Just know it's
Where
some
y'all
comedy,
at?
it's some drama, it's a little bit of all that.
A
all
little
that.
bit of everything. So, when can viewers expect to see Stoners available on the streaming platforms?
In the next 3 weeks, I believe.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Yes. And do we looking forward to any special features, behind the scenes content
Coming up for me or for the movie?
for the movie?
Like I'm about to tell you, like, yeah, for sure. We have a behind the scenes reel out now.
Okay.
And I have so much behind the scenes. Like we literally
I can only
vlog
imagine.
each day. So it was like a 10-day project. We vlogged
I was about
each
to
day.
ask, so how long did it take to create the movie?
10 days.
10 days,
10
y'all.
straight
10
days. Yes.
Y'all did that. Y'all did
Thank
that.
you.
I'm so happy for you. So again, you guys, you got to go watch Stoners. It's coming out soon on all platforms. Come to you. This is Shaylin again with Boss Talk in the Basement.
And it's your girl Lanae Gray. Y'all can follow me on all platforms. That's at Lanae Gray. That's LANAE GRAY. Thank
All
you.
right. All right. We'll see y'all soon.
Boss up and get bossed around, bitch.
Shut him.
Kilo
yourself
K, baby, man, it's your boy Pablo, man, actor, comedian, host, painter. Like, I do everything but drugs, y'all. But it's Joey, my character Joey, he smoke a little 20 twin.
I seen him. I was about to say, I seen it on the film. What are you talking about?
Bro, it was
No.
all sage. It was.
All right. We got you. So look, let's get into this. My name 240.
Okay. 240 in the
Boss
building.
Talk in the Basement podcast.
Boss Talk.
But we on the road.
Okay.
But anyway, we were out here on a movie screening. We shooting this quick little interview with my brother.
Appreciate
We want to
you,
get some
appreciate you,
feedback,
appreciate
man.
you, appreciate
'Cause you did a phenomenal job on the screen. So we gotta ask you.
Okay, uno momento. All right.
And he played a Spanish speaking character on the show, but I ain't gonna get too far into all of that. I ain't gonna get it. Do you really know who's Espanol?
Yeah, I do understand. I'm part Puerto Rican, too, so I
All right, so that wasn't even fake. That was real. That was real.
Yeah,
That's
so
cool.
they were like, yo, man, we don't know, like, what's he saying? They were like, yo, throw that
You was
Spanish
just making up shit.
in there. So when I was like, yo, te aprecio mucho for the toe, I was really saying I appreciate you.
He knew they ain't know what he
They
was
like,
saying,
nigga, what
though.
you say? Oh, nah, I appreciate you, bro. Oh, all right, respect. Man, go ahead, get on.
You gotta keep your eyes on this guy
But
right
they
here.
know, everybody knows the cuss words.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
They know
That's all I think what we
caliente,
learned first.
Shut up, punta, you a butt. So, I don't want to cuss on y'all podcast.
No, you good, man. I think we passed the 2-minute mark. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying? My name
shoot.
240, like
240.
I said again. So I think we're good. But anyway, look, how did you feel about this film? Like, how did you feel about your role in this? Like,
I felt good. Like I tell people, man, it was a step out of my comfort zone. Cause, you know, I
Okay.
don't smoke weed, but I know a lot of Bama's who smoke weed. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? I've been around,
Right.
you know, people who smoke weed. And I'm like, all right, you know, if I'm gonna be a stoner, let me make sure, you know, I'm doing it right. Like, you know, hey, how you hold the blunt? You know, if it get too low, if it burn, like, you know,
Okay,
you just let it
okay.
burn your fingers.
Right,
like,
right.
So I said, Stan, like, how can we make it so believable? He's like, all right, you gonna be the one in the group that always talking. And you know, you got that one in the talk with the nigga, pass the blunt. And so that way it'll seem more natural. I just act like a brother's like, man, that's crazy. And then it might switch
he
to
say
another scene.
he don't really about that life. He don't really know.
But look, man, everybody have their own reason for doing it. A lot of people, they do it to stay calm, to, you know, stay away from stuff. So I'm not shooting you down. You know, as long as you ain't doing no crack, you know, no cocaine, you know, I don't care if you do the marijuana, but as long as you ain't doing that hard drug, that fentanyl, the PCP, the white boy drugs.
Hey, listen. Phenomenal actor here, because I would have thought he already knew how to roll up Trey Fries. You know what I'm saying? I
Right.
thought, bro, pass me today. He said, what are you doing?
So, bro, let me tell you another quick joint.
I'm trying to figure out. The movie is called Stoners.
I tell people, man, I'm
Why
on a
are we
natural
not
high.
stoners?
I be on a natural high for real.
For real.
And bro, it's crazy because doing the movie, I'm learning about weed and stuff, and I'm thinking I'm a professional.
Yeah.
So I was like, one day I said, man, let me get a K5. They said, what? They said it's either a KD or a Tray 5.
Yeah.
Like, you can't do this. Nigga, you just making up weed.
Yeah,
weed
he was making up shit. He just
like,
he don't
that
even know what he's talking
K5
about.
was lit. They was like, nigga, a Tray 5 or KD.
No, you on a different level, bro. You
Right,
you on
right.
your designer shit. He
Right.
He said, if you ain't got a K5, I ain't
Yeah,
right.
I ain't messing with you. But yo, when I tell you,
no
bro,
vibe, no K5.
like he knows, man, it was so much weed
Yeah,
on
cut.
set, and like the front porch joint. Sometimes I feel like I got high off content. Like, man, I
Yeah,
can't
I
remember
bet.
my lines.
That shit was probably the funnest,
I said,
most.
bro, funnest set ever, man. Like, we had such a great time, man. Such good people, you know what I'm saying? Our director came all the way up from Atlanta, you know what I'm saying, to work on it. 5 came up, like I said, Goofy, Jeff Shelley from Texas. We had so many great people. My boy Faith, Faith Malante. Y'all seen him in, BMF, First Lady of BMF, what's the other joint? Double Cross.
Yeah.
So we had like a nice squad.
Little collaboration
And I was
of
reluctant because I
talent.
kept saying like, yo, I'm about to be in a Stoners movie. Like, how people gonna look at me? Like, what my family gonna say? Bro, not realizing a lot of people I know smoke weed. But they be afraid to say it like, yo, if Pablo know, like, he gonna treat me different. Like, nah, bro, like, I'm not gonna treat you different whatsoever, you know what I'm saying? So I'm starting to figure out, like, it's not bad, you know what I'm saying?
I
And
used to think that myself, but then I just, I just did my this is what I do.
Right.
But anyway, man, look, and the whole experience of you shooting this film, right?
Yeah.
How would you recommend this to your friends and your family? Like, how do you feel like this fits? Like, is it like a Friday film? Is it one of those classics?
I feel like a class, like a Friday, How High, you know what I'm saying? Cause it got a good storyline, and like, hey, a group of people, can go through a situation, and if they put their mind together, now sometimes some people not always gonna do it the exact same way. You might get a little hurt, but at the end of the day, we start as a team and then we finish as a team.
Right.
And a lot of people, grandparents was at the last viewing, they were saying, man, I didn't really understand the weed game.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, weed is a business.
Yeah,
I was like,
it is.
and weed is a product. You know what I'm saying? And you got the white people making all this money, but we ain't making no money off of it. And they making money off of
They're
us
doing it for
buying
a little
from
bit.
them. So it's good to
Doing it
have
for a little bit of time.
us being in charge and being able to make that money, you know what I'm saying? The legal way. And not going to jail, getting these crazy charges years and years for a couple grams of weed. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy.
It's definitely insane that people are still in jail right now, facing charges.
Stuff they did in the
then
90s.
people out here really legitimately making money
Right, making
for the
money.
same fucking thing.
Same
but they
thing.
we'll get back to that on another.
We get back-
You know what I'm
we get
saying?
back to
Another
that.
episode. But look, I'm gonna ask this question for the kids, right?
Okay.
How did it feel seeing yourself on the screen? You know what I'm saying? Like,
It felt good, man. Like, I've watched so many movies, growing up, from the Lion King to,
Yeah.
Denzel Washington,
Yeah.
Training Days, and, Wakanda, and, so many Mission Impossible, Tom Cruise, all of Leonardo DiCaprio. And I kept saying, yo, I'm gonna see myself on the big screen.
One of these
And I
days.
just kept
Yo,
manifesting
make it happen.
And when somebody told me they was going to go see Sinners, and they saw my poster right next to it, I said, what? They said, boy, you moving, man. I'm proud of you. And to be able to be connected with so many different people, and God is starting to really open those doors for me. And I went through a whole lot. I was shooting this film. My sister was battling breast cancer.
Man.
And I didn't even know if she was gonna make it, And at the time, my girlfriend was battling breast cancer. So
What?
I'm trying to decompartmentalize and stay focused and focus on my lines and stuff like that, and not knowing, what's gonna happen. And here my
Right.
sister is watching me a year later, and celebrating that moment. So
man,
it was
it's a whole nother level of congratulations
it
to
was,
that. Like, that's
it was
powerful
a full
what you
circle
just
moment,
said, bro. That's dope.
full circle moment, man. I like seeing her
Being able to
watching me.
experience it and you just make
Yeah.
that step, man. You made it, bro.
Nah.
Like, not even the way you probably talking about, but you did it, nigga.
Yeah.
Like, some of us aren't able to experience that. Like, it's some artists in the world that made their first song and somebody they really wanted to hear that song, they didn't get
Yeah.
to see that. So that's fucking tremendous,
Yeah.
man.
And
outside of, you know what I'm saying,
I appreciate
executing a great film, like I say again, that shit was funny, shit was dope. Super, you know what I'm saying? Had his parts, man. Y'all gonna have to tap in, man. Y'all gonna have to drop in the comments which part was y'all best part, whatever was y'all favorite part, man. Let us know.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna hold you up too long.
Appreciate you, bro.
You gotta make moves, man.
Appreciate you, bro.
I appreciate you, man.
Okay, baby.
Let them know.
Y'all can follow me on all platforms at Paul C. Jerry, the letter P, A-U-L, the letter C. Jerry, that's also my website, paulcjerry.com. Check me out, man. We got a lot of stuff we working on.
For sure.
Check
and
your
you
boy
know
out
it's your
here,
boy
too.
240. And I'm just here to help my brothers out, man. This boss talking in the basement, but we on the road.
Boss up and get bossed around, bitch.